It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. Now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, it is Geno Jones Showtime. I come to you live Monday through Friday, except for next week. I'll tell you about that in a second. Normally, Monday through Friday, I come to you live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. out in Los Angeles, and 1:30 p.m. if you're chilling out there in Maui in Hawaii. So please subscribe, share, like, and binge watch all my back episodes. Just go, you see it, Geno Jones on YouTube, the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Tell everybody you know, everybody. Folks that you love, that you like, folks you just, y'all cool, but you ain't really fooling with them like that. Even folks you can't stand, folks you hate, strangers, aliens from outer space. Tell them everybody, tell them all, yes, this is must-see TV. The biggest, the best, the baddest in the business, the Geno Jones Show. My guest is an amazing singer, live performer, and recording artist. She's got a brand new single, and I know there's an album coming behind that. So we're going to talk to my guest, this like future star, just not just R&B, but just future star named Black Diamond, coming up in just a little bit. But let me go ahead and get the show started off. Pick up from where I left off really yesterday. And last week and last month, and really just all year, and really since I've been doing the show for 2 years. But I shouted out all my Gen Zers and my millennials. So millennials are like from 26 to 40, and Gen Zers are really like from 12 to 26. But voting age from 18 to 26, those are, they call them Gen Zs, Generation Z millennials. So they actually really showed up and saved democracy in this midterm election. As a matter of fact, nearly 30% of all Gen Zers, so let me get the right term I want to say. The voter see that population, Gen Zers, nearly 30% of all Gen Zers voted. And that was the voter turnout for the black Gen Zers was 89%. The voter turnout or participation, whatever word, but basically, 89% of the black Gen Zers that voted to save democracy. 68% of the Latino Gen Zers that voted to save democracy. Even 58% of the white Gen Zers voted to save and defend democracy. And so you're talking about 30% of all the voters were Gen Zers. 30% of that voting population. That's, believe me, for Gen Zers, that's high, because normally it's been like 10, 11, 12, sometimes in single digits. So that was a huge jump in a midterm election, especially. So the youth vote made a big difference. So my young people, because I've been telling you all along, you know, I'm not a singer, and I don't even play one on TV, but I always told you there's a song, and I'm sure you probably found it, YouTube, you searched it on YouTube. So back in the 90s, it was this big dance song called I Got the Power by this group called Snap. I think they had like one hit, and they went, you know, somebody worked at a barista, a Starbucks, other one probably was detailing cars at a car wash. Anyway, I'm just making that up, anyway. But the song was like, I got the power, boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, I got the power. And I always say, you got the power. And the people that want to destroy democracy, and the people that don't want you to have any rights, the people that want to tell you, for all my young women, Gen Zers and millennials, the people that want to tell you what you can and can't do with your body, that want to, and in many states have already taken away your reproductive freedoms. They want to force a 10-year-old that's been a victim of rape to have the child of the rapist. And I want you to take away your civil rights and just all kind of rights. Fair wages, equal pay for women and men. and they're coming for your voting rights. And I said, so listen, youth of America, Gen Zers and millennials, now they're coming for you. Since you saved and defended democracy, now they don't want you to vote because they don't like the way you voted. So if I know Gen Zers, and I do because I have a daughter, my baby girl is 21, and I've got a daughter that's a millennial that's in her 30s. So I know when you start trying to take away something, a right from the youth of America, and you tell them they can't do something, they're like, I got you. Watch this. But just understand, now you have politicians that are trying to make laws that say, oh, well, you know, maybe we need to raise the age of voting eligibility. We need to make it 28. You have to wait until you're 28 to vote. Now, keep in mind, first of all, there's a little something called the 26th Amendment that gave 18-year-olds the right to vote. Especially back in the 60s, you had all these 18-year-olds that was going to Vietnam, pick up a gun, fight, and in some cases, many cases, they were dying for their country, this country. So wait a minute. So at 18, you can send me off to war to die. I can get drunk at 21. I can buy an assault weapon at 18, but I can't vote till 28? Homie, don't play that. Something don't make sense. Keith Sweat said something just ain't right. Looks like bull, smells like ish. It's bullish. It's bullshit. So, just Gen Zers, millennials, now they're really coming for you. They want to basically strip your voting rights and say, nah, you got to wait. 18-year-old, 19, 20, even 25, nah, because you're not mature enough. You got to wait. I don't know how they pick this arbitrary number. Something magical happens at 28. I guess you'll know that you should vote to destroy democracy. I don't know where they pulled that up out of their ass. But anyway, like I said, like the brothers back in the hood, in the neighborhood on the south side of Chicago when I was a kid, they said, yo, Geno, we want to put you up on game. I'm putting you up on game. You got that? Happy birthday, my man Ronnie Devoe of Bell Biv DeVoe and New Edition. Mr. Ronnie Devoe, double nickel, 55 today. Happy birthday. And RuPaul, Mr. RuPaul, you know what? Because I want to make sure I got the pronoun right. So, RuPaul is 62. So happy day. To whatever pronoun, Ru, I got mad respect for you. Do your thing. Get that paper. And also, let me shout out Nancy Pelosi. She is the leader of the House of Representatives because the Democrats have control of the House of Representatives until January 3rd. So she is stepping down, 80 years old, and she is, probably the most effective Speaker of the House. So basically, the House of Representatives, that's the legislative branch, all right? Really, so you got the House and the Senate. They write the laws, the executive branch, the president signs off on the laws, and he's the CEO, the chief executive. The Supreme Court, that's a whole nother conversation. That is what they call the judicial branch. So anyway, so Nancy Pelosi is going to step down. So she is still going to remain a member of the House of Representatives. Her district is San Francisco. You know, her husband was attacked by this crazy MAGA cult member, almost killed the man, beat him in the head with a hammer. He had to have emergency surgery. He had a crushed, fractured skull. Anyway, he's doing better now. He is out of the hospital. He's home. But I can imagine that. And they've been together for like decades. Paul Pelosi is his name. So shout out to Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi was huge supporting President Barack Obama. So, and if you have the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare, especially if you never had insurance, and then you finally got insurance through Obamacare, you could thank President Obama first. When you finish thanking him, thank Nancy Pelosi, because she got that piece of legislation, that law, through the House of Representatives and really helped get it through the Senate, even though the Senate, that's a whole different body. It was just hard getting it through the House of Representatives because they didn't want to give that Negro a win. And these companies, these pharmaceutical companies, they didn't want to give poor, they're greedy. And they don't really give a damn about poor and working class people. That's the bottom line. They don't want you to have affordable health care. They figure if you can't afford health care, then just die. Because we want to make money. I mean, like money we can't spend. So, and that's a whole different conversation for a different show. But shout out to Nancy Pelosi. Some would say, many say, the most effective Speaker of the House in the history of the United States government. Man, you can just check the receipts. Just do like Google Scholar. Nancy Pelosi legislation passed as the Speaker of the House. Do your own homework. Try that Google Scholar. All right, you'll see it come up. So her replacement is expected to be a brother, a black man named Hakeem Jeffries out of New York City. His district is the East Bronx and Southwest Queens. Smooth brother, intelligent. Went to law school, was a lawyer, but he's dedicated his life to public service. Just beautiful. I love to see black love. Got a beautiful family, his wife and his 2 sons. So he is expected to be the next Democratic leader in the United States House of Representatives. So shout out to Hakeem Jeffries and shout out to Congressman Jim Clyburn. So he's basically kind of moving back. They're letting like new, younger leadership come in. So Congressman Clyburn, who done a great job. He was like the number 3 person in the House of Representatives. He's going to take a position where he'll be like number 4. So it'll be Hakeem Jeffries will be the leader of the House Democrats. Then there's a Hispanic brother. Then there's a woman, I can't remember her name, and it'll be Congressman Clyburn. So big shout out to everybody doing that. Let me bring on my guest. She is an amazing, like I said at the beginning of the show, but if you missed it, listen, she is an amazing singer and an amazing live performer. Because I've seen this sister. I've seen her and her band. They've been doing their thing for a long time. I've had a chance to host and MC some shows that she was on and they're on. She brings all the fire, and a recording artist who just released her new single called Winning. Guess we got to do, instead of, not the loser like you know who, but the winners winning, or like West winning. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring this beautiful black queen on camera. There she is. Let me introduce to you Black Diamond. Hello, my friend.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm great. How are you?
Oh, see, she is just, she's elegant and sophisticated and low key. But when you see her on stage and that, it's like, you know, not Clark Kent. It's like the woman of Wakanda. She just turns into a warrior boy, and she hits that stage, and bam, it is showtime. So thank you for joining me. Congratulations. I'm really excited about the new single. So I tell you what, let's talk about winning first, and then tell us your story, your journey. What led you to this, and you've been grinding, because like I said, I've been watching you just performing live for a minute, and I'm really excited about this opportunity and your single. So first, tell us about Winning. What's the story behind Winning?
Well, Winning came about last year, and Kiana Parler, shout out to her.
Yes.
She's become such a good friend and mentor. So she came to me, Grammy Award winner and Grammy Award nominee again this year. So
that part, I didn't want to jump in, but I was gonna say we gotta shout her out. Yes.
So yes, congrats to them. But she came to me last year, and she said, "Hey, I think I have a song for you." And I was like, I mean, just her coming to me, and with that, it was just an honor. So I listened to it, and I was like, oh yeah. So we just kind of got the ball rolling, and we had a great team of people that literally organically came together, and and it finally came to pass this year. Um, on my birthday, released on October 21st, and yeah, like it's just been so amazing. It's been so amazing. So that's pretty much how it started. She just came to me with the idea and we ran with it. We wrote and shout out to Beatman Fresh. He's another local artist in the area doing his thing. Amazing. Mike London, Blue Note Bistro
Yeah.
also was there. Amazing musician and jack of all trades. He does everything. Tony Coben, my bass player, my right hand man. He's been there day one, Black Diamond Band. Um, Ashton Lowry, he's the new guy in town. He plays the guitar. He's a young guy, but he's hungry and he's so talented. So we just kind of collaborated and came up with with winning, and here we are now.
Well, and you're definitely winning. So full disclosure, so I was honored to get an invite to like a listening party from Kiana.
Mhm.
Shout out to Kiana. She's like, Geno, listen, Black Diamond is having a listening party, and she's got this new single, and you got to hear it, and you got to show up. And I said, okay. So I eventually showed up to where I was supposed to be because
Right,
I went to one location and I wasn't there. I'm like, all right, Kiana, where y'all at? She's like, we
r-
over here. So
right,
I made it, and then I heard it, and I didn't even hear like after about a minute, about 60 seconds, I searched you out. I was like, listen, oh, this is amazing. So tell us the story behind the song. So you see you co-wrote on the song too. So what's the story? I guess it's pretty obvious, but I'm sure there's even a deeper meaning and message
oh yeah.
behind winning. So what's this? What is this? So
So
when people when they listen to it, what do you want people to take away from it outside of the obvious, based on the title?
so winning, really, I know women, a lot of women can relate to this song. And a lot of men have been in this situation. So pretty much winning is like I'm in a relationship with this guy, we're in a relationship. I do everything for him. I make sure, he gets a meal when he gets home from work. He has his beer, his bath water, all this stuff. So I'm trying to be, the perfect woman for him.
Well, wait a minute.
And
Damn, you doing all that, girl? Shoot, man. If you married, you probably gonna stay married beyond the grave. Because if you doing, you said they had a beer and a bath water. You look, you gonna get some folks in trouble. Because you
yeah.
setting the bar kind of high now in 2022. Might be some sisters
So
saying, "Girl, look, you can go ahead. I ain't doing all that for everybody." But hey,
yes.
listen, look, you do you. All right. One thing I had to learn, almost the hard way. I had to learn how to love the mirrors, not the way that and I had to credit my mother, who's watching, my number one fan and my executive producer. I had to learn to love her the way that she wanted to be loved, not the
Right.
way I wanted to do it. And it's hard.
Right.
Men, we got egos. I'm going to keep it 1,000. I know we all as
Absolutely.
human do, but come on, us men, that male ego is a little different beast. And, we've been socialized and traditionally taught that men are supposed to love a certain way, provide, protect, and the whole.
Right.
But it's a difference. You got to listen and learn to love people, give them what they need. And in
Right.
turn, in theory, it should be, then they will give you what you need because watch what I'm about to do here in the relationship. If you win and I win, we win. We're winning.
Right.
See what I did
Exactly.
there?
I see. I like it.
So
So
look, I jumped in. I didn't mean to interrupt, but the beer and the bath water. I know brothers are like, damn, G, she got a man, dude. What's up, Black? Damn, I need to holler at her. So
well,
they're
this
gonna
is
be all in your DMs after this conversation.
Lord. Right. So pretty much as a woman, you're trying to, you know, make sure you're there for him, and so he ends up cheating with my best friend.
Oh no!
And in the song, it's kind of like play by play. So I'm just kind of like telling a story. I say, I have a man, I did all that I can, make sure he has everything he needs. And then, he still, cheats on me with my best friend. And so the, whole concept is, we say hoes be winning. And that's, that's, and, this is, it's just a story, it's a song, you know what I mean? But it is relatable because as a good girl, I would say a lot of times good females feel like, oh, well, guys like a certain kind of female or yada yada yada. But in the end, everybody has that somebody for them. So it's just a fun song. It may not necessarily be true, but men, sometimes you guys stray and
Yeah, that's right. Even though now
you
some of
know,
the women like, hey, look, partner, I'm out of here. Go
right.
to-
So basically that's like the whole concept. It's just a fun, relatable song for everybody,
yeah,
honestly.
I
Old school people, younger people, I've gotten a lot of feedback from them, white people, black people. So I'm very, very excited to see where the song goes.
and I love it because it's got an R&B, uh, some a lot of folks call it Southern soul blues. It's got a
Right.
you kind of it's almost like gumbo musically. You got a lot of
Right.
different. How would you describe it?
Like you said, like it could be considered Southern soul. Um and R&B twist. Even people were saying, "Yeah, man, I can." It's gospel sounding too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like all of those elements
Hmm.
are in the song. So
Yeah.
that's the exciting part because um so like I said, so many people can relate to it, and we've gotten so much good feedback from all kinds of people, not just the typical Southern Soul audience. So I'm excited. I really am excited to see what kind of barriers we can break and how many more people and how many different kinds of people we can continue to spread our music to. So yeah.
And just a note for the good girls who's watching and the hoes too. I ain't mad at nobody. Hoes need love. This is
They
not me
do.
calling y'all hoe. The lyrics in the song. She said
Right.
the lyrics in the song, hoes be winning. But good girls, I want y'all to know. The hoes
Yes.
may be winning the battle, but y'all gonna win the
Right.
war. Y'all gonna win the war
Exactly.
eventually. Okay?
Exactly.
Because
Don't
you the one that's gonna go home to meet his mom.
right.
Now I can't speak for all men, but I can co-sign for it. I'm the representative of a lot of us. The hoes didn't make it
Right.
to see my mother.
Right.
The good girl
Exactly.
did. So I'm saying.
Right. Yeah. So good girls, keep on your path. That right will come along for you when it's your time.
That's right. When you're not looking, that's when it finds you.
Yep.
You
There
know,
we go.
and when you love yourself, and when you are confident,
Right.
and know who you are,
Yep.
and really focus on being the best version of yourself, man, that light, it radiates. It's like the sunlight without a cloud in the sky. The light attracts light, and it's like,
Absolutely.
it's something about, mm, I got to
Yes.
do that. So good. Say, listen, shout out your band because, like I said, man, your live show, your live performance is amazing. You have an incredible band, so shout them out.
Big shout out, like I said, Tony Coben, he's on the record, my bass player. He's just been such a driving force in our band from day one. Um, I don't think I know I wouldn't have been this far without him. So big shout out to him. Big shout out to Greg Loney. He's on guitar. He's been playing for me since day one as well. Um, AJ Jenkins, my drummer, amazing drummer. Shout out to him. There's so many more, and just shout out to all the musicians that I work with in general. Because I work with a lot of musicians. Black Noise, shout out to them. They do my tribute shows. So just shout out to the musician community.
Yeah.
Everybody has just been very supportive. Shout out to um mixing and mastering engineer CL Baxter. He actually won a Grammy as well.
Cool.
for the Ranky Tanky project. So congratulations to him again, and big shout out to him for mixing and mastering the record. He did an amazing job. Shout out to the engineer where we were the studio where we recorded, the engineer, in-house engineer Matt Zattel at Coast Records. Amazing. Everybody just was so um awesome during this process. So just shout out to just everybody that worked very hard for these past couple months on everything. So yeah, man, shout out to the band.
I
Those
know.
guys
And no,
wrecked my
look, and
but
before you get out of here, now listen, you got to tell us. So the video, when are we gonna see the video? I can imagine, is the storyline gonna follow the lyrics, the storyline in the
absolutely.
song? And if so, I can't wait to see it. And when is the album gonna drop?
So of course the album will be slated for next year. We don't
Do we
have a
know
date.
what quarter? Maybe what
We're gonna
spring,
say
summer?
maybe I want to take my time and I want things to be right. I want to present people with what I would say is a masterpiece, especially this being my first
Yeah.
album. So I want to take my time. So we're gonna say maybe fall,
Okay.
fallish of maybe end of summer, fallish next year. And then we're gonna shoot the video for Winning next month in December. And shout out to my we did a video teaser and that was a lot of fun. Shout out to Taylor. He was my actor boyfriend, and my friend Leslie, she was the side piece. And
Oh,
they
so
were very
you've already shot some of the video.
yeah, I have a video teaser. So
Okay.
that's
Okay.
you can
Oh,
check.
you gotta send me that. Send me. Okay, after the show, you're gonna send it to me, and I'm gonna
Hmm.
put it in my rotation along with
Hmm.
the plug, Ronald Isley and Ernie Isley's video, which is gonna come up later in the show. So you gotta
Nice.
send me that. Send me that MP4, because I want to see. I can't wait to see that little teaser. Oh, got a
Yeah.
trailer. Go ahead on. We got like a mini movie, like a short film coming.
Yes.
I
So
love
it's gonna be amazing. So shout out to Taylor and shout out to Leslie. They were great sports throughout that process. We had a lot of fun. So yeah, the video will be done next month and that'll be released. And then we just got a whole bunch of things coming up. So I'm just excited. And everybody just watch out for everything, that we're doing for next.
Which leads me into my last question. I got about 2 minutes before I lose your live shot. So give us some tour dates where you're going to be performing. I know you perform here in the region, but if you got specific dates, give us that and let everybody know where they can follow you and see the teaser for the video, even though we're going to play it here, and where they can follow you on social media. And fellas, y'all look, stay out for DMs, all right? I'm just, unless she wants you in her DMs, that she a grown woman, she can do what she want to do. I'm just saying, just.
You know, I'm not a DM kind of girl. I'm old school, so just come up to me.
I like that. She said, I'm old school. Later for all that DMing, yeah. So we'll
Yeah.
let everybody know where they can follow you on social media.
Follow me at Black Diamond Sings, BlackDiamond Sings on Instagram, and Black Diamond Band Charleston on Facebook. And we put our weekly schedule up so you guys can keep up with where we're going to be performing. And we actually have this Saturday, the 19th, we will be at the first ever Southern Soul Bonfire hosted by DJ Cleve. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We go on from 7 to 9, and that'll be out in Santee, South Carolina. So that'll be a lot of fun.
All
Uh,
right. I like it.
and yes, Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving next week, we will be at Share House, which is downtown on Ann Street. And then the 25th will be at Blue Note Bistro. Shout out to them. And then the 26th will be at Uptown Social, which is 587 King. So yeah, man, we got some things coming up for the general public to come out and check us out. So just check our pages and we will make sure to have our schedule up.
All right. And when y'all go on this big tour, like when Live Nation holler at you and you go on this big tour, just look,
Hey,
tell them you already got your MC comedian. Tell them you got not the king, you got the king of MCs. Just holler at your man.
right.
We'll make that happen.
Absolutely.
Black Diamond, Thank you. May God continue to bless and have favor on you and your family, your music, your band, the video, the short film, the album, the single, Winning. They can download it right now on all platforms.
Absolutely. Yes. Download it. Please download it. Yes.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving to you also.
Thank you. Same to you.
All right. So when you finish the video, I want you to come back so we can go ahead and debut the video and we can kind of talk about it, because I can't wait to see the story. The storyline is going to be juicy.
Yes. Yes.
Great.
Look out. It's going to be amazing. We'll make sure we get it for you.
Send me that teaser so I can get it in rotation.
Okay, I got it.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, Black Diamond.
Thank you.
All right. She is such a talented and just really is, as you could see and hear, just a beautiful spirit. Just really, some people just have a really warm, beautiful, friendly, engaging spirit. Just really good people. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you, and especially you. And God, most of all, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Subscribe, share, like, and binge watch all my back episodes. Programming note, the Geno Jones Show will be live next Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, Thanksgiving Day, and Black Friday, the best of the Geno Jones Show. So there'll always be a Geno Jones Show for you to watch. If you missed one of the back episodes, binge watch it over the Thanksgiving holiday. You don't need Netflix. You don't need like Thanksgiving football. None of that. You got the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Check out all my back episodes and all my guests. So Monday and Tuesday, live edition, 6:30, the best of the Geno Jones Show. Wednesday, Thanksgiving Day, and Black Friday. But I'll be back tomorrow or Friday with the next live edition, my weekend review show. I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun, I will tell you. Let me shout out Mr. Markel Bailey. He is the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. Check him out on Instagram, Kel B Cutting Up, KELBECUTTINUP. Allie Jones, she is the drip director, the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check Allie out on Instagram, LX.NCL underscore is a little dash below. L like Lexi, X like extra, dot, N like Nanette, C like Charlie, L like Lexi underscore. And Bruce Gage, also wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show, the Mario Uomo collection, which I am wearing one of the Mario Uomo collection blazers, as you see. I hope you like it. I love it. And the turtleneck. Straight out there. And the turtleneck too. There. Right there, okay. So check him out. You can check Bruce out on Instagram. He is Miglio D Mario Uomo. MIGILIODIMARIOUOMO. Thank you. I love each and every one of you. I really do. Shout out to everybody in my chat room. We will see you Friday live, 6:30 p.m. with the best of the week in review of the Geno Jones Show. And I will leave you soon to be probably like number one song, second number one song for Ronald Isley, Mr. Big, Ernie Isley, the Isley Brothers, from their brand new album, Make Me Say It Again, Girl. Here is their new single, their latest single, featuring 2 Chainz on the bars and Ernie Isley on the guitar. I am the plug for your love. I'll see you Friday, 6:30 p.m. Bam.
Plug Talk.
You're looking at the plug. Ooh, you know I got it. Yeah. If you need a little love, cause you ran out. Sugar, you know I got it. Ooh, you know I got it. Hey, you can wait anytime on the scale. Yeah, it's all bad. secret safe is safe here. Been running around trying to find it when I'm right in front of your face. You're looking at the plug. Ooh, you know I got it. Yeah. If you need a little love, caution ran out. Sugar, you know I got it. Ooh, you know I got it. Hey, hit me back when you're ready. Yeah, you got good credit. Weekdays are the weekend. What you need, come get it. I'm your Sosa. Let me lift you higher. Been running around trying to find it when I'm right in front of your face. You're looking at the plug. Ooh, you know I got it. Yeah. If you need a little love, caution ran out. Sugar, you know I got it. Ooh, you know I got it. Hey.
My cologne, an aphrodisiac. On the plug, the connect, on the internet. I like that sundress, I'm trying to get into that. But it's not time for you to get rid of that. They trying to ridicule me about my past addiction. I'm in a trap house, ceiling fan, no air condition. You can't be around me and be pessimistic, cause I'ma pull that weave out, you gon' need extra inches. This that wet edition, this the sex edition. I'ma put it in your face like an esthetician. On the plug, yeah. Known to get back rubs in the tub, yeah, yeah. Put you on top, place no one above, yeah, yeah. I told you one time your love is a drug, yeah, yeah. This our plug talk. I guess hanging with a boss, it don't roll dog.
You looking at the plug?
Yeah.
Ooh, you know I got it.
Got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
If you need a little love, caution ran out. Sugar, you know I got it. Ooh, you know I got it. Hey, I'm your Sosa. Let me lift you higher. The plug for your love.
Plug talk.
The plug for your love. The plug for your love.
Plug talk.
The plug for your love.
Plug talk.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.